Mm-hmm. Alrighty, it looks like it's that time again. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Sawteeth franchise rebuild here on Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 1 playoffs edition. We're here in the conference finals, or the playoff semifinals, if you want to call it that. We're going to be finishing up the series here against the Hot Corners today. We won game 1, 22-7, as it was an absolute shellacking by us, as our offense came alive and never really took a day off until the 8th inning when I stopped trying. On the other side, the Crocodiles bottom seed have taken a 4-2 victory over the Jacks, and they are now holding the advantage in that series as they head home with their ace on the mound, Javita Pulo, against the ace of the Jacks, Donk O. We'll see which team will come out on top for that battle. Alrighty, on the mound for us in Game 2, it is going to be locked-in lefty Bishop Fuller for us. The ace is 1-0 with a 1.12 ERA and a 0.75 whip. He threw 8 innings last time out, giving up 1 earned run. And on the mound for the Hot Corners, it is rookie ace Dot DeCornis. 29-year-old's 1-0 with a 5.06 ERA and a 1.31 whip. Hot Corners looking to stave off elimination. Lineup for us, Nutmeg leads off at third base, locked in, followed by Slash Trips in center. Batting third, locked in first baseman Peak Physique. Batting fourth, locked in right field, Howie Caldeet. Batting fifth, locked in shortstop John Renero. Batting sixth, DH Johnny Bags. Batting seventh, catcher Pex Flexed. Batting eighth, getting the start in left field against the righty Kathy Caldosac. And batting ninth, getting the start at second base again is DP Turner. This time it's because he's facing a right-hander and not because of coach's decision. Returning to Golden Field, which is where we defeated the Hot Corners in the regular season when we squared up against them. So we do know how to win here at this ballpark. Hopefully we can keep the momentum going from Game 1. And just roll smoothly into the finals next episode. But as we all know, this game does like to throw curveballs at us from time to time, so we'll see how that works out. Let's get it on. Let's do the baseball thing. I love it. Also, exciting news for all of us Super Mega Baseball fans. They released patch 2 today, which fixed the bug for the, according to their notes, it fixes the bug for the franchise standard mode where you're entering the winner's celebration and you get to watch the cutscene fully. Up until this point, the cutscene had triggered a reset of that final game and you would not be able to advance and you'd have to replay the entire game you just finished. So, that's very exciting news. We'll take a look at DeCornis' stats here real quick. In the playoffs, DeCornis has 1 start. She got the victory, giving up 3 runs in 5 1/3 innings. She has a 5.06 ERA and a 1.31 whip. 6 hits given up, 1 walk, 1 homer, 1 hit batsman, 5 strikeouts, and the batting average against a 273. Hot Corners going to need DeCornis to go the distance here today because we messed up their bullpen pretty good. They used basically every reliever they had except Sirloin Jones. He was the only man to not see action out of that bullpen. Joseph Brosip will not be pitching today. He took a line drive to the face. Mazo Hayes is gassed. Simpleman is gassed. Rhubarb is probably alright. She's at about half stamina, I think. Let's go. Nutmeg ready. Let's get it on. Either way is outside for the corners. Ball 1. Down and in with it this time. Strike called. 1-1. Curve out the knees. Nutmeg late on it. Drives it to left center off the end of the bat. In on it, Bo Belter, the center fielder. And he'll put it away. 1 down. Next up is center fielder Slash Trips, hitting .333 with a homer and 3 RBIs on the year. Bat ball hitter active for Slash. Back to neutral mojo. Started game 1 of the series at tense mojo. Fastball at the knees, strike called, 0-1. Slash had a 3-hit day in game 1. Strike called, 0-2. Change it down, turned on by Slash, but he's early on it as it's out of play. Foul, 0-2 still. Curve outside, lined at 1 hopper to second. Picked by Jumps cleanly in time. 2 down. Peak Physique up next. Rookie first baseman homered in game 1. He's locked in, hitting .533 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs. Either way, strike called in the corner, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, late on the swing is Physique, out of play, 0-2. Fastball down and in, skied to right center. It jammed him. Over for it is going to be Belter. He's calling off Armstrong. And he'll make the catch. 1-2-3 inning for DeCornis here in the top half. Bottom 1, Holmes alive and Belter up first here for the Hot Corners. Nora Holmes leading off. Shortstop's on fire. She had 4 hits in game 1, a .615 average, and 3 homers with 6 RBIs here in the postseason. Facing Bishop Fuller. Bishop on the air. In his first start of the postseason, he went 8 innings, giving up 1 earned run. He got the victory. 1.2 ERA and an 0.75 whip. 4 hits given up in those 8 innings with 1 wild pitch thrown, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Batting average against for Bishop in the postseason is 148 on the year. Lineup for the hot corners: after Holmes, it is Alive, then Belter, Bash, Sportswood, Jumps, DeGrande, Burko, and Armstrong. It is the exact same lineup they had in Game 1. Burko is still tense, Belter is still tense, and Holmes is still on fire. No other changes mojo-wise. And DeCornis already locked in after a solid shutdown first inning. She's also pitching on short rest, I've noticed, that she's not fully rested. She was not supposed to start this game. Noah Kaiser was, but we did rough up Noah Kaiser in the regular season, so it would make sense that they would want to save him possibly for a potential third game. And they don't want him to face us just yet. Heater inside, that'll miss, ball 1. Fuller locked into coming into the start. Curveball caught the outside corner, 1-1. Two-seamer down and then strike called, 1-2 as Fuller ahead. Change it down, that's low, 2-2. Slider put in, line to first, right at Physique, 1 down. Staying alive up next, left fielder hitting .385 with 2 homers, 5 RBIs on the year. He had a homer in the first game, driving in 2 runs. Part of that 5-run third inning they had. Peter down in the way, lined at the middle to right center, and that is a base hit. Live gets his day started off on the right foot as he's on with a single. 1 down, 1 on for center fielder Bo Belter, who is tense. He made 2 errors in the first game. He also hit into a double play. Hitting .273 with no homers and no RBIs. Not a great first game for Belter, looking to bounce back here in Game 2. Dribble down and win the first pitch, rip foul, 0-1. Change it down and then rip foul again, 0-2 as Belter is behind, 0-2. Slided down the way, chased it, strike 3. First punch out for Fuller, 2 down in the inning. There's Bobby Bash, third baseman, hitting .182 in the postseason, 2 RBIs. Not a great postseason for Bobby so far. Trying to turn it around here. Two-seamer up and in is inside, ball 1. Four-seamer middle plate, chopper to first, slowly. Physique picks the roller, fires to Fuller in time. That's a 1-2-3. Well, that's a clean inning for Fuller, giving up the 1 hit. To the second, it's scoreless still. Called Eat, Renero, and Bags 2 up.
Nobody ruins a good time like a lawyer, eh, folks?
Love it. Howie called Eat leading off. Right fielder homered twice in the first game of the series. He's locked in, hitting .400 in the postseason with 4 homers and 8 RBIs. He has homered in every postseason game so far. We're going to keep that trend going here. Curveball, change up at the knees, line to dead center, but it is right at Belter, 1 down. John Renero up next, hitting .733, 2 homers, 5 RBIs in the postseason. He homered in Game 1, knocking 1 off the foul pole. He also drove in 2 other runs on singles. Slider inside, that'll miss from DeCornis, ball 1. Heater away, caught the corner, 1-1. Curveball middle in, fouled off, 1-2. Curveball the knees, line through the middle, base hit for John, and that is Renero's first hit today and our first hit as a team. Runner on, 1 down in the bottom of the second, and that'll bring up Johnny Bags, who DH'd his first game. He played left field in the first game, that's right, he's DHing today. He had 1 hit, hitting .273 in the postseason. One of the few batters not to show up in the postseason here for us. Heater away, strike called, 0-1. He's yet to drive in a run or hit a homer. Curve up and in, line to second, that's down for a hit over the leaping glove of Jumps. 2 on, 1 down. And that'll bring up Pex Flex, the catcher, who had 3 hits in the first game of the series, hitting .500 on the postseason. Looking for his first RBI here. Runner in scoring position for him is Renero. Change it down and in inside, ball 1. Fastball up and in, blew it by him, 1-1, a little late. Change it down, pulled foul, into the dugout, 1-2. Heater down the way, chased it, strike 3. First punch up for DeCornis, 2 down. Now to bring up left fielder Kathy Cul-de-sac, getting her first at bat of the postseason. This is the first game that a righty's been on the mound to start, so she's in the lineup today. Left fielder has contact versus righty active here. Slider up, whiff through it high, 0-1. Heater up, grounded to third, 1 hopper to Bash. He'll make the play to first in time to end the inning. Bottom 2, we're still scoreless. Sportswood, Jumps, and DeGrande do up. Dirk Sportswood leading off. First baseman's hitting .429 in the postseason, 2 RBIs. 2 hits in the first game for Dirk. Fastball down and then strike called, 0-1. A good pitch there from Fuller to get ahead. Slider up and in, that's fouled off, 0-2. Change it down in the way. Chased it outside, strike 3. First punch, second punch up for Fuller. Here's Jeb Jumps, hitting .357, 2 homers, 8 RBIs.
Jeb jumps.
Easy rumping in, high, ball 1. Jeb had 2 hits in the first game. Either way, strike called, 1-1. Ball down and in. Grounded hard to first. Zeke dives to his right, cuts it off, flips to Fuller. In time, 2 down. Nice start. 2 up, 2 down here. Here's Tiny DeGrande, the catcher, hitting .273 with a homer and an RBI in the postseason. Tiny had 2 hits in the first game as well. 2-seamer up and away is outside. Ball 1. Ball down and in. Grounded the third. Nutmeg over up the line. Almost overruns it, but fields it cleanly on to first. 1-2-3 inning for Fuller. To the third. We're scoreless still. Turner, Nutmeg, and Trips 2 up. DP Turner leading off. Second baseman drove in 3 runs at the bottom of the lineup in the first game of the series. Hitting 3 for 9 here in the postseason. 3 RBIs on the season, postseason. Slider down and then the first pitch, chopped to short, right at Holmes on the charge. Easy play for her, 1 down. Kieran Nutmeg up next. She's 0 for 1 with a pop out. Locked in currently still. Curveball taken low, missing the zone, ball 1. Curveball up, hangs, line to short, right at Holmes, 2 down. Base is empty for /Trips with 2 down here. He's 0 for 1. Heater down in the way, whiffed on it late, 0-1. Fastball down the way, line to short, past Holmes' glove into left field, base hit for Trips, his first hit. He's 1 for 2. Good speed on it first with 2 down. Here's Peak Physique, go for 1. He's locked in. Pick off to first, back safely is Trips. Pick off again, back safely. Fastball down, chop to first, off the diving glove of Sportswood. It's knocked down in no man's land. Physique beats it out for an infield single as Jumps took too long to recover. 2 on, 2 down. Here's Howie Caldede, who flew out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Fastball down and away, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up and away, driven by Howie to left field on the line, but it's right at alive, and that ends the inning. Draining another 2. Sawteeth still scoreless, bottom 3. We're 0-0 here. Burko, Armstrong, and Holmes, 8-9-1, do it for the hot corners. Another note from the patch that I would like to read for y'all. They have reduced the chances of the batted balls sound coming off, so the rocket sound will be heard less frequently on balls hit. They will come up with more harder hit balls more so than lightly hit balls. First pitch Slayer active here for DH Stu Burko is still tense. He's hitting only .222 in the postseason with an RBI, facing the elite 2-seamer of Bishop Fuller. That's inside on the 2-seam, ball 1. Burko had 1 hit in the first game. Heater away, chopped in the hole to third, diving Nutmeg out of her reach. That's base hit. He's on to lead off the third here. Second hit today for the hot corners. And now to bring up Arsenio Armstrong, the right fielder. Rookie hitting .222 in the postseason. He had a home run in the first game. He's going 2 for 9 here in the postseason right now. Curveball down in the way in the first pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Good block there by Flexed. Seamer up and in. Inside, 2-0. Seamer up and away, high, 3-0. Slider up and in. Strike called, 3-1. Change it down in the waist. Low, ball 4. Fuller does not get the call. His first walk today. 2 on, none down. Here's Nora Holmes. 0 for 1. Got a chance for her to get the thing scoring started here for both clubs. Curveball away in the first pitch. Fouled off behind the screen. 0-1. Seamer up and in. High. Good take. 1-1. Slider up and away. That's fouled off. 1-2. Change it down and then chased it. Strike 3. Third punch up for Fuller. 1 down in the inning, and here's Stan Alive. 1 for 1 with a single. His first time up.
Stan alive.
She's even down the way in the first pitch, just outside. Ball 1. Change up. Chased by Alive. 1-1. Push him down and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Tough out activates for Stan. Curveball down in the way outside. 2-2. Team ripping in. Line to left center. That's down for a base hit. Tripp's coming on to cut it off. Comes up throwing. Runner thought about coming home, and he will hold. Runner bases loaded with one down as Trips delivers. Or Alive delivers his second hit. He's 2 for 2, and that'll bring up rattled center fielder Bo Belter, who's 0 for 1. Bo struck out his first time up. Slider down and in on the first pitch. Low, ball 1. Ball down in the way in the dirt. Good block by Flex. 2-0. Change up and in inside. 3-0. Fastball away. Line to first. Physique makes the catch on the liner. 2 down. Bases remain loaded for Bobby Bash. 0 for 1.
Number 30, Bobby Bash.
Two-seamer away. Outside. Ball 1. Four-seamer away. Outside. 2-0. Slider hangs, chopped through the middle. That's a base hit past the diving Renero into center. 1 run in. Coming around is the 9-hitter Armstrong. He will score as well. It's a 2-run single for Bobby Bash. Hot Corners lead 2-0. Here's Dirk Sportswood 0 for 1 as Fuller no longer locked in.
Dirk Sportswood.
Ball down on the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. Runners go. Strike called. Throw down to second. Flex just late on Bobby Bash as both runners steal on the double steal. Bobby Bash's first steal of the postseason, as well as the first stolen base for, who is their batting guy? Burko scored, Armstrong scored, it's not Holmes. Oh, Alive. Live's first steal as well. 1-1 the count. Heater up and away, blew it by Sportswood, 1-2. Change it down. Hitting the hole to second past the diving Turner, that's a base hit. Caldy comes up throwing, 1 run is in. It is 3-0. Rally extends for the Sawteeth. Here's Jeb jumps 0 for 1.
Jeb jumps.
Slider down on the way in the first pitch. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Two-seamer middle in. Taken. 1-1. Good eye. Curveball middle in. Check swing. That's a strike this time. 1-2 as Whiffer activates for Jeb. Four-seamer up and away. Way high and outside. 2-2. Two-seamer down on the way. Chased and grounded in the hole is short. Nutmeg cuts it off on the charge. Fires the first in time to end the inning. The 3 runs in for the Hot Corners here on 4 hits and a walk. To the 4th. 3-0. Renero, Bags, and Flex do up as we look to get back in it.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 12.
John Renero up. Shortstop's on fire. 1 for 1 today with the... Pardon me. Jesus. Choking on some water. All right, the Corners now pitching with the lead here in the 4th. Fastball up on the first pitch, ripped foul by John. He's late, 0-1. Curveball away, take it by John, 1-1. Fastball up, line to second over the diving jumps into right field. That's a base hit. Renero's second today. He's 2 for 2. Now to bring up Johnny Bags, the DH. He also singled in his first plate appearance, and then he was stranded on base in the second inning with Renero. Fastball taken low, ball 1, good eye there. Fastball up and in, taken high, 2-0 to Johnny. Slider inside, skied to right center, but Belter there to make the catch, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Hex
number
flexed up,
16,
catcher is 10th, so for 1 today. Struck out with 2 on his first time up. Heater taken high, ball 1. Change up and in, that caught the letters, 1-1 the count. Fastball up and in, Flex ready for it, lines it to right center thanks to Sign Stealer, and that's going to be a base hit for Pex. He's on with a single, Renero goes first to third, runners at the corners, 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 29,
Kathy Cul-de-sac up next, left fielder flew out her first time up, she's 0 for 1. And Flex was injured running to first, he tweaked his groin, you bastards. Alright, well, that's the first injury we've had all season. I guess we'll consider ourselves lucky it didn't happen earlier in the season. We're going to go ahead and sub in Junior Young Sr. as he'll take up, I guess he'll have to take up duties behind the plate. Could put in Junior Young Jr., but that's not going to end well. So, JYS, get out there. You're going to be running. Runners at the corners, 1 down. Cul-de-sac with the RBI chance here against the Corners, the righty. Change up at the knees, line to right field, right at Armstrong. That's the wrong outfielder to hit it to, as he has the best arm of the fielders, and we weren't going to tag up on it. 2 down, runners at the corners for DP Turner. He's 0 for 1. Big spot on for DP. Heater away, strike called at the knees, 0 1. Heater outside, that'll miss, 1 1. Curveball down on the way, line to center field. That is dumped in front of Belter. That's an RBI single for DP. 3-1 the score. Sawteeth on the board. 2 on, 2 down. Here's Kira Nutmeg, 0 for 2. Still locked in, though. She's lined out and popped out. Big spot for Kira, trying to keep the rally going. Fastball at the knees, whiffed on it late, 0-1. Got to swing quicker than that. Check swing on the slider up. Good take, 1-1. Curveball up, line through the middle, diving off the glove of Holmes behind second. Base is going to be loaded here with 2 down. Infield single for Kira. Here's slash trips. Big spot for the captain. Can our best hitter get it done? 1 for 2 with a single. That ball hitter active at the max power as well. Heater down on the first pitch, and you can kiss that baby goodbye as it's over the stand. Stays in the net, though. Grand salami for slash trips. Second one we've hit in the postseason. He saws it off over the left center field stands. Almost hit it 450. It is now 5-3. I can't math. That is a 5-run swing for the Sawteeth here in the 4th off the tiring DeCornis. Peak physique up. Rookie 1 for 2 with a single as she is now tense. Curveball down on the first pitch. Skied off the end of the bat to right center. Belter is there calling for it. He does make the catch to end the inning. But the grand slam by slash trips caps off a 5-run big inning for the Sawteeth as we are in the lead now by 2. Bottom 4, DeGrande, Burko, and Armstrong due up. Also had the RBI single there from DP Turner. Let's not forget that. His contribution kept that rally alive. Bottom of the lineup up for the hot corners here in the 5th. Here's Tiny DeGrande, 0 for 1, facing Fuller. Junior Young Sr. in a catcher, taking over for the injured Pex Flex, who tweaked his groin. 2-seamer popped up on the first pitch behind short. Renero there. John makes the catch, 1 down. Stu Burko up next, DH 1 for 1 with a single today. Change it down the way in the first pitch. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Easy up and in. Skied to center. Left of center. Trips coming on. Calls for it. Puts it away. 2 down. Base is empty for Arsenio Armstrong, the rookie. He walked in that rally in the 3rd inning. Or 4th inning. Scored a run as well. Ball down on the way at the knees. Ripped the right field on the line. Caldy coming over. Watches it bounce in front of him. That is a base hit. Armstrong's first hit today. He's 1 for 1. And that'll keep the inning going for the top of the lineup. Here's Nora Holmes, 0 for 2. She is down to locked-in mojo after being retired her first 2 times at the plate. She struck out last time up against Fuller. Change it down on the way in the first pitch. Low. Ball 1. Slider down and in. That's turned on and belted, but out in front of it. That had the distance and would have been out of the ballpark. 1 on the count. Fastball down, taken, 2-1. 2-seamer up and in. That's crushed by Holmes, deep right field. There's a short wall there. Called there. Leaps, and he keeps it in the ballpark, but he does drop it. It's going to be an RBI double for Holmes. It is 5-4. Could have been a home run. Staying alive up next, 2 for 2 with 2 singles today. He's locked in, trying to drive in the tying run as Fuller now tense. Curveball down, taken low, ball 1. 4-seamer middle of the plate, fouled back. Thankfully, he was late, 1-1. 2-seamer down and in, inside, 2-1. Slider down and away, outside, 3-1. Change it down and in. Low ball 4. Second walk today for Fuller. That keeps the inning alive. Here comes Bo Belter, who's rattled, 0 for 2. Slided down and in the first pitch, blocked in the dirt. Runners hold. 2 on, 2 down. 1-0 the count. Curveball up and away. Check swing outside. 2-0. Fastball away. Check swing outside. 3-0. Change up inside. Missed ball 4. Third walk for Fuller. Bases loaded. I agree, one boy. He's falling apart. Here's Bobby Bash. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single last time up. Bobby looking to drive in some more runs. Oh, he's an off-speed hitter. I almost missed that. You see him up and in on the first pitch. That is a called strike at the letters, 0-1. Four-seamer down and in. That is low, 1-1. Two-seamer down and away in the dirt. Good block by JYS. 2 on the count. Four-seamer up, blew it by Bobby, 2-2. Two-seamer up and away. Pop foul, just got to it, stays alive. Four-seamer up and in. Popped up, right center. Put the fear of God into you. Trips is there. Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 run in on the double by Holmes. It could have been a home run, but thanks to the leap of Caldeet at the wall, kept it in the ballpark. To the 5th, it's 5-4. Caldeet, Ranero, and Bags do up against DeCornis. Will she stay out there for the 5th? Let's find out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 77.
Yeah, in terms of the walls, the corners are very shallow here, and it just goes out to a still mostly shallow center field wall. I think the max that is like 425, because Trips hit a grand slam over the left center wall there, and that was 449 to the screen, so that can't be any more than like 420. It's a very small ballpark. Then again, we're in the middle of a cornfield, so what do I know? Fastball at the knees on the first pitch, popped up foul by Caldeet. That will stay in the ballpark, unfortunately. Caught there at the screen by DeGrande, 1 down.
The shortstop, number 12.
John Ranero up next, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. He's on fire currently. Slider up and away is outside from Dot, ball 1. Change it down and then rip foul, 1-1. Fastball outside misses, 2-1. Fastball inside is chased, grounded to short. Hop chopper to Holmes, which makes play easily, 2 down. Base empty for Johnny Bags, 1 for 2 with a single. Flew out last time up. Clutch active here. Slider away, strike called, 0-1. Curveball in the dirt, taken, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, chopped to second, right it jumps. 1-2-3 inning for DeCornis. Bottom 5, it's still 5-4. Sportswood leads off, then jumps, and DeGrande here for the hot corners. Yeah, left and right is horrible. I agree, they're way too shallow, especially in the corners. Sportswood leading off, 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Fastball down, that is fouled off. 0-1. A little late on the swing. Change up and away, outside, 1-1. Slider put in. Turned on by Sportswood, and that is liftoff, folks. Hot can of corn coming at you as it's out of the ballpark down the left field line. We're tied at 5. Sportswood just turned on a slider and said, "Thank you, son." 436. First of the playoffs for Sportswood. We are all tied at 5. Jeb jumps up 0 for 2.
Number 36, Jeb jumps.
Slider down in the way in the first pitch is outside. Ball 1. Fuller trying to get through the 5th here. Heater up and in. Line down the left field line. Out of play. 1-1. That could have been a home run as well. Like literally their distance, I think, is 337 there. Change of foul off. 1-2. Or is it 313? That'd be even worse. Curveball down and in. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. 4th punch out for Fuller. 1 down. Now he's feeling it. Here's DeGrande. 0 for 2. Tense. Four-seamer away. Check swing. Strike called. 0-1. Change up and in. Strike called. 0-2. Two-seamer down and away. Nowhere in the zone. 1-2. No saving that one, Junior. Don't even bother. Curveball middle in. Popped up foul over behind the third base coaching box. Nutmeg there in front of the Sawteeth dugout. Puts it away. 2 down. Here's Burko. 1 for 2 with a single. Two-seamer down and away. Low and outside. 1-0. Four-seamer down and in. That's a strike. 1-1. Curveball up and away. Check swing outside. 2-1. Good take there by Burko. Change it middle away. Grounded to second right at Turner. He'll make the play to first. That ends the 5th, but it's a brand new ball game as Dirk Sportswood hits his first homer of the postseason, turning on a high and in slider. 5-5 to the 6th. JYS cul-de-sac and Turner due up. JYS leading off. Catcher subbed in for the injured Pex Flex after he legged out a single and tweaked his groin back in the 3rd inning. He's tense, hitting .231 on the year with a RBI here in the postseason, facing the tense dot. Change up inside, rip foul, out of play, 0-1. Chased it high, 0-2. Slider hangs, whiff through it, strike 3. Second punch up for DeCornis.
Number 29, Kathy Caldersack.
Next up, cul-de-sac, 0-2. Well, to be fair, it is the first injury we've had to deal with that's like, random, like not the pitching line drives back to the face or body, so I'll take it. At least it wasn't in the final series. Still got a chance of getting back. Heater low, ball 1. For ball away, Kathy lines it to left, but it's right out alive. 2 down.
Now batting, the second
Here's
baseman,
DP Turner, 1 for 2 with an RBI single today.
Turner.
Just drove in that run last time up. Change up and in, caught the corner at the letters. 0-1 as DeCornis back to neutral. Fastball up and in is skied to left as it jammed him. Alive there, and that's a 1-2-3 inning here for the Hot Corners in the 6th. Bottom 6th, we're still tied at 5. Armstrong, Holmes, and Alive due up. Fuller coming out after 5 innings. He gives up 8 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts, 5 earned runs, 1 homer. Not his best outing, honestly. I'm very disappointed.
Now batting.
Armstrong leading off. Rookie 1 for 1 with a single and a walk today. Goldman threw 4 innings in game 1. He was the only pitcher for us to pitch, so he's not going to be coming in. We're going to go ahead at the low pressure situation. We're going to go ahead and give it to Bob Hurlington IV, the rookie, who'll make his postseason debut. In the regular season, Bob had that's not it. There we go. He had a 1-0 record out of the bullpen with a 0 ERA and an 0.67 whip. No runs given up in 3 appearances, 6 innings pitched, 4 hits surrendered, 7 strikeouts, and a batting average against 190. Let's see if he keeps it going here in the postseason. He's volatile. Remember that. He's either going to go up very quickly or down very quickly. All depends on what happens. Forcing him down and in on the first pitch. Line to third. Off the diving glove and nutmeg. It's going to be an infield single. Leadoff man on for Nora Holmes. 1 for 3 with an RBI double today. Armstrong down at first to lead off the inning. He's 2 for 2. He's also walked today. Change him down and in on the first pitch to Holmes. Strike call to the knees. 0-1. Where's he up and in? Check swing strike called. 0-2. Slider down. Chased it. Strike 3. First punch up for Hurlington. 1 down. Here's Alive. 2 for 2. 2 singles and a walk last time at the plate to load the bases. BH4 sets. Slider fouled off. Thankfully he was late. 0-1. Change it down the way. Low. 1-1. Zoom up and in. Inside. Good take. 2-1. Slider middle in. Alive lines it to right field. That's a base hit. 2 on, 1 down. Hot Corners in business. Here's Bo Belter. 0 for 2 with a walk last time up. Still rattled though. Fastball hitter as well, of course. Slider down and in the first pitch. Strike called from BH4. 0-1. Change it down the way. The hit chop slowly to third. Nutmeg there. Tags the runner. Fires across the first. Double play. You love to see it. First one we turn today. To the 7th. We're still knotted up at 5. Nutmeg, Trips, and Physique due up. Nutmeg 1 for 3 with a single today. She's locked in. Look at this start a rally in the 7th here against the tiring DeCornis. Heater low. Ball 1. Fastball away, hitting the hole to short, diving, and Holmes off her body into left field, infield. That's technically a regular single for Nutmeg. Her second hit today. She's 2 for 4. Leadoff man on for us in the 7th. Here's Slash Trips. Grand slam last time up for Slash. She's 2 for 3 with obviously the grand slam and a single. That'll do it for Dot DeCornis. She will not face Trips for a 3rd time today, or 4th time today. She'll come out here after 6+ innings of work, giving up 5 earned runs. We'll look at her stats in a minute. As Rachel Rhubarb, the long reliever, comes in locked in after throwing a scoreless 8th inning in game 1, which made her locked in. Let's take a look in the postseason. Rhubarb has no record, a 0 ERA and an 0.94 whip, 2 appearances, 1 save, 5 1/3 innings pitched, 3 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 1 hit batsman, and a batting average against 167 on the season. Here, well, in the postseason. DeCornis finishes after 6+ innings. She gives up 10 hits, 2 strikeouts, no walks, and 5 earned runs with 1 home run as she is in line for a no decision, but the runner at first is her responsibility, so if Nutmeg does score, the loss will go to her. Lefty versus righty here. Trips will stay out here. Strike there at the knees, 0-1. It's the first time he's batting right-handed today, actually. He was batting left-handed when he hit that grand slam. Fastball up, whiffed late, 0-2 as Rachel blows it by him. Pick off to first, back safely as Nutmeg, thinking there was a hit and run on. Fastball away line to second, right at jumps for the first out. Rhubarb on fire now. Here's Peak Physique, 1 for 3 with a single. Or no, she's locked in, never mind. Fastball down, chopped out of play, 0-1. A little late on the swing, Peak. Fastball down the way late, 0-2. Fastball up, fouled off. Peak stays alive, 0-2. Fastball up, line through the middle, base hit for Peak, as that'll put 2 on here with 1 down as he sends it back up the middle box. 2 on, 1 down for Howie Caldite, 0 for 3 today. No longer locked in, he's down to neutral. Slider inside, that misses to Howie, ball 1. Slider down, driven by Howie, deep left center field. Carrying well, it is gone. Saws it off into the seats. Caldite keeps his homer streak alive as he has homered in every single postseason game this year. His 5th of the postseason. It is now 8-5. There you go, Howie. The man showed up when we needed him. John Renero up next, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Still on fire as Rhubarb now tense. Fastball inside, jammed him to first on the line, right at Sportswood, 2 down. Johnny Bags up next, 1 for 3 with a single today. Change of taken at the knees away, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, line to center field hard, but it's right at Belter, and that ends the inning. 3-run bomb, though, for Howie Caldite. Makes it 8-5 as the first run is charged to DeCornis, the other 2 to Rhubarb. Bottom 7, it's 8-5. Bash, Sportswood, and Jumps do up against BH4. Bobby Bash leading off, 1 for 3 with a 2-run single early in the game. Popped out with the bases loaded last time up. Fastball away in the first pitch outside, ball 1. There's him repping in. Inside, 2-0, did not get the call. Slider down, fouled off, 2-1. Change it down in the way, whiffed on it, 2-2, a little late. There's him repping away, chased it, strike 3. Punch out for BH4. Here's Dark Sportswood. 2 for 3 with a solo homer last time up and an RBI single earlier in the game. Change away in the first pitch. Foul off. 0-1. Send me down and in. Chased and hitting the hole to third. Nutmeg to her left. Cuts it off. Fires to first. 2 down. Base is empty for Jeb Jumps. So for 3 today. Slider down the way in the first pitch. Low. Ball 1 did not get the call. BH4 now locked in. Forcing me down and in. That's a strike called at the knees. 1-1. Change up and away. Taken high. 2-1. Slider down. Chop through the middle. Base hit. Jumps his first hit today. He's 1 for 4 as that 2-out knock keeps the inning alive here. Coming up will be the 7-hitter. Tiny DeGrande, the catcher. Tense and 0 for 3 today. Will they pinch hit? They will not. Tiny will be batting here. Where's him up and away, chopped in the hole to first. Physique over, backhands cleanly, taps the bag himself, and that ends the inning as BH4 puts up another 0 to the 8th. It's 8-5. JYS called a second Turner, bottom of the lineup up. There's JYS, he's 10, so for 1 today. Struck out his first time up. Contact was lefty active against Rhubarb. Change up on the first pitch, chopper to short, right at Holmes, and that's the easy first out. Got the call to sack up next. She's 0 for 3 today, hitless. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Might pinch hit for her. Do we have anybody who can play left field? I know we have Majiko. That's it, actually, because Johnny Bags is DHing. I don't want to put the pitcher in the lineup. Shit. Kathy, you're going to have to bat here. Fastball low, ball 1. Fastball up. Change up, driven deep to right center, but she missed it. Over for our Armstrong. Easy fly ball for him. 2 down. Base is empty for DP Turner. 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. Going to go ahead and pinch hit for him here. We're going to bring in Goose Kaboosler as he'll have pinch perfect active here. Rookie hitting 2 for 7 in the postseason. Pinch perfect active for the first time here in the postseason. Fastball at the knees, driven deep to right center field by Kaboosler, and it is sawed off over the right center wall first career postseason home run for Goose Kabusler as the pinch hitter notches us another insurance run. It is 9-5. Attaboy, rookie. Attaboy.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 50.
Here, Nutmeg up next, 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. Locked in here, still against the tense rhubarb. Fastball inside, line to second. Reddit jumps on the first pitch, and that ends the inning. But a home run by pinch hitter Goose Kabusler makes it 9-5 to the bottom of the 8th. Burko, Armstrong, and Holmes do up against BH4. Here's Burko, 1 for 3 with a single today. First pitch Slayer active. Changed away in the first pitch, fouled off late, 0-1. Burko still tense. Four-seamer up and in, inside, 1-1. Change it down and in, inside, 2-1. Slider away, chased it, 2-2. Four-seamer down and away, chased it, strike 3. Third punch out for BH4 as he's feeling it, 1 down. Armstrong up next, rookie 2 for 2 today. He has singled twice and walked. Slider hangs on the first pitch, line to center. Another hit for Armstrong. He's 3 for 3. 9-hitter really coming through. He's been on base all 4 times today. He's on at first, 1 down. Here's Holmes, 1 for 4 with an RBI double today. Seamer up and down the first pitch, blew it by, 0-1. Change it down the way, low, 1-1. Slider down and then inside, 2-1. Seamer down in the way, strike called, 2-2. Change up away, outside, 3-2, good take. Slider down and in, check swing low, ball 4. First walk for BH4, 2 on, 2 down. Here's Stan Alive, 3 for 3, 3 singles and a walker, 1 down. That'll do it for BH4 here, 2 1/3 innings, 4 hits given up, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. We're going to go ahead and turn it over to Brick Towers here out of the bullpen as the righty will come in. In the postseason, Brick has 1 appearance. He gave up 1 run in 2 innings pitched. He has a 4.50 ERA and an 0.50 whip. 1 save recorded, 1 hit given up, 1 homer, and 2 strikeouts. Batting average against 143. Favoring the righty-righty matchup here against Alive. Forcing me down and in, inside. Ball 1. Ball down and away. Alive rips it in the hole to third. Past the diving Nutmeg. Base hit. Base is loaded here. Still 1 down. Tying run coming to the plate for the hot corners. It is Bo Belter. Center fielder still rattled. He's 0 for 3 today with a walk. No pinch hitter coming either. This is Bo's game. Slider away in the first pitch. Just outside. Ball 1. Ball down and in the dirt. 2-0. Slider down in the way. Outside. Ball 3. Cannot get a break here. Curveball away. He's going to miss. Ball 4. And he walked home a run. 9-6. RBI to Belter. Here's Bash. 1 for 4 with a 2-run single today. Force him inside. Strike called. 0-1. There we go. Finally found a corner. Force him down in the way. Hitting up the first base line. Physique dives. Cuts it off. Nice play. Flips the first. And in time but dropped. E1. It's 9-7. Base is still loaded for Sportswood, who's locked in. Not like this game. Slider down in the way low. Ball 1. Curveball inside. Almost kneecapped him. 2-0. Receiver away. Check swing outside. 3-0. Slider hangs. Popped up behind first. Physique there. Infield fly called. Physique makes the catch in fair territory. 2 down. Bases remain loaded. Here's Jeb Jumps. 1 for 4 with a single last time up. Puts him up and down the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Heater up and away from the tense towers outside. 1-1. Slider up and in. Inside. 2-1. Slow it down, Brick. Curveball away. Outside. 3-1. Give it down the way. Check swing low. Ball 4. Second walk of the inning for Towers. 9-8. Base is still loaded for DeGrande. Catcher 0 for 4 and 10s. Pinch hitting Randy Mann. First bat of the postseason for Randy. He's a better hitter. Dying run at third. Go ahead run at second for the hot corners here in the 8th with 2 down. Slider down and in inside. Ball 1. Fastball down. Taken. 2-0. Curveball hangs. Fouled off. 2-1. Four-seamer away. Where did that miss? 3-1. Ladder down and in. Line to first. Physique dives out of his reach. Base hit. Caldy gets it in. Runner coming home. Runner holds. Bases loaded still. We're tied at 9. Here's Burko. 1 for 4 with the single. They've batted around. Yep. 1 for 4 with the single intense. Fastball up and away. High ball 1. Curve up is high. 2-0. Changed it. 3-0. Fastball down. Strike called. 3-1. Slider down. Hit on the ground to second. Kabusta there on the right. Backhands the first. In time and we get out of the inning, but we do blow the lead. 4 runs in. We're tied at 9 to the 9th. Trips, Physique, and Caldy do up. Bad time for this to happen. We're not the Heaters, guys. What happened? I got no words. I think the game's just trying to fuck us. Trips up, 2 for 4. Grand slam and a single today. Randy Man coming off. Backup catcher rookie Hefner Hackett coming off the bench. He replaced Lars Stadcliffe earlier this year. Randy Man out, and they're down to, I believe, 2 men on their bench. Yep, James and Sox, the outfielders. Okay. All right, Trips, let's go. Start it. Change it down and in. That's a strike. Going 1. That's low on the heater. 1-1. Change him away. Pulled to left center down over the leaping Holmes' glove. Base hit. 3rd hit today for Trips. Here's Physique. 2 for 4 with 2 singles. He's locked in. Rhubarb coming out. Here's the closer, Sirloin Jones, the only reliever not to appear in the first game of the series or at all here in the postseason. Let's take a look at his numbers from the regular season. Jones in the regular season was 0-1. He had a 3.60 ERA and a 1.20 WHIP. 3 runs given up, 2 earned in 7 appearances, 2 saves recorded, 5 innings pitched, 4 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 2 homers, and 5 strikeouts. Batting average against 200. Physique locked in, trying to keep the rally going with Trips over at first. Fastball up in the first pitch, fouled off out of play. 0-1, no stimulated this time for Physique. Heater up and away, chased at 0-2. Heater up and in, grounded the second in the hole. Jumps there, flips the second 1. Holmes to first, late on the relay. Fielder's choice. 1 down, here's Howie Caldy. 1 for 4 with the 3-run homer today. Heater up and in, whiffed on it. Runner goes for second. Throw down by Hackett, no chance. Physique reaches on the pass ball. 0-1 the count to Howie. Peck off the second. Back safely is Physique as he's the go-ahead run. Fastball down on the way, chop to third. Ground out to third. Throw out at first. Physique advances to third. 2 down. John Renero with the RBI chance. 2 for 4 with 2 singles. He's locked in. Fastball in the dirt, bounces, ball 1. Fastball up and in, dumped to right center, but running it down jumps, and that ends the inning. Bottom 9, we're still tied at 9. Armstrong, Holmes, and Alive looking to get to extras. Armstrong leading off, rookie 3 for 3 today, 3 singles and a walk. He's locked in. Facing the tense Towers. Do I really want him to pitch another inning? Probably not. Going to go ahead to the closer, Maximo Primo. Primo is yet to appear in the postseason. In the regular season, Primo had no record, a 0 ERA and a 1.31 WHIP. No runs given up in 6 appearances, 4 saves recorded, 5 1/3 innings pitched, 7 hits surrendered, 9 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 304. Trying to get us 2 extras. Two down and in, line to third, right at nutmeg on the first pitch, 1 down. First time Armstrong's been retired today. Nora Holmes up next, 1 for 4 with an RBI double, and she walked last time up. Curveball down and in, whiffed on it, 0-1. Fastball away, blew it by her, 0-2. Change away, check swing called, strike 3. First punch up for Primo in the postseason, 2 down. Here's Stan Alive, 4 for 4 today, 4 singles and a walk for Stan. Forcing it down and away, fouled off, out of play, 0-1. Change up inside, almost kneecapped him, 1-1. Curveball down and away, fouled off, 1-2. Alive has tough out activate here. 1-2 pitch coming, forcing him up and in, fouled off. We'll do it again, still 2-2. Change it down and in. Chased and fouled off. We'll do it again. Ball down and away. In the dirt. 2-2. Good take. Forcing him up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. Back-to-back case for Primo to end the inning. He has a 1-2-3 ninth. Going to the 10th. Bags, JYS, and Cul-de-sac due up as we got a thriller for you here, guys. Here's Johnny Bags leading off. 1 for the single. Clutch active for him, though. Max pressure, so it's doubled effect. He's got +10 to all his skills. Facing the locked-in Jones. Two-seamer high away. Misses. Ball 1. Change up in there at the letters this time. 1-1. Fastball at the knees. Whiffed on it. 1-2. Fastball middle of the plate. Driven by Johnny Bags. Deep to left center field. Hit well, and that's going to hit off the base of the wall on a hop. Extra bases for Johnny. He's on with a leadoff double as the winning run. Go-ahead run, I guess. JYS up next, 0 for 2 and tenths today. Trying to find his footing. Fastball away, off the catcher's glove. Gonna hold at second. We do not run well. 0-1 the count. Fastball at the knees, driven by JYS deep to right field. That's carrying well to Armstrong. Makes a catch for the first out. Runner tags. Oh, I thought he was going for third. He went to the cutoff, man. Damn it. That's a good play. It's a good play. I'm stupid. 2 down, base is empty for Cul-de-sac. 0 for 4. I really thought he was going for third. He has the arm to do it. Strike at the letters. 0-1. Heater low. 1-1. Fastball up and in line to third. Right at Bash holding the line, and that ends the inning. Bottom 10, we're still tied. Hard to line up Belter, Bash, and Sportswood. My own stupidity ran us out of that inning. Here's Belter, 0 for 3, 2 walks today with a run driven in. Walked with the bases loaded last time up. Curveball down and in, fouled off, 0-1. Receiver down in the way, strike called, 0-2. Change up and in. Popped up to short, Renero calling for it immediately. John puts it away, 1 down. Bobby Bash up next, 1 for 5, single and 3 RBIs driven in today. Fastball down in the way, he had an RBI ground. I reached on an error last time up driving in a run. Fastball in there at the knees away, 0-1. Receiver down and in, grounded to short. Renero there, makes the play, on to first. 2 down. Base is empty for Sportswood, 2 for 5 today. A solo homer and a single today, driving in 2 runs. Ball down in the way in the first pitch, fouled off, out of play, 0-1. Change up and in, high, 1-1, good eye. Receiver down and away, hit up the middle to short. Renero dives off his glove into center. That 2-out knock will keep the inning alive here for the hot corners. That'll bring up the 6-hitter, Jeb Jones. 1 for 4, walked with the bases loaded last time up driving in a run. He's also singled today. Primo starting to tire out there on the mound. Receiver down and away in the first pitch. Driven deep, left center field, carrying well. Cul-de-sac there at the wall, leaps, it's gone. Hot can of corn from Jumps walks it off in the 10th as the hot corners rally from the brink of death. 4 runs down to win by 2 in 10 as we head to game 3. Of course, because I wanted to do all of this in one night, you had to make them rally. You had to give them the walk-off victory. Just to fuck with me. 11-9 the final. Hitless today for us, JYS and Cul-de-sac. Neither of them showed up today. Grand slam for Slash Trips. 3-run homer for Howie Caldeet. Solo homer on the pinch hit for Goose Caboosler. RBI single for DP Turner. On the other side for them, 2-run homer for Jeb Jumps to win it on the walk-off shot. Solo home run for Dirk Sportswood. He also had an RBI single. Jumps walked with the bases loaded, driving in a run. Bash had a 2-run single and an error reaching with the bases loaded. Bo Belter had a walk with the bases loaded to drive in a run. Nora Holmes had an RBI double, and Randy Mann had an RBI single pinch hit. Pitching lines, Fuller didn't do well. Towers didn't do well either. He absolutely shit the bed, but thankfully none of his runs that scored were earned because of the error. Primo inning and 2/3 gives up the game-winning bomb as he falls to 0-1. Serlin Jones gets a win out of the bullpen with 2 scoreless innings. Slash Trips your play of the game with the grand slam, followed by Jeb Jumps with his walk-off 2-run homer and driving in 3 runs total. And Dirk Sportswood finishing in 3rd place with that 2-out knock to extend the game for Jumps to hit the home run. He had the solo homer and an RBI single. Yay. I hate this fucking game sometimes. Yeah, I know it. I wanted to believe in him. I didn't want to change it up, but it was probably something I should have done faster. Contact pitching was probably the way to go with him with how low his accuracy is. And our bullpen's going to be absolutely gassed. Yay. Crocs are going to sweep. Watch this. Oh, wow. Pula got roughed up. Jesus, 7 runs. They rally back, but they lose 9-5, so it's going to Game 3 for both series here. Well, at least we're not in the same boat. All right, Game 3. Here's the matchup. Tarak Smith, the young 19-year-old on the mound for the Hot Corners, making his first start of the postseason. And on the mound for us will be the rookie left-hander, lefty southpaw, who will be making his final start of the postseason here because he will not be available for the final series if we do make it that far. No record, a 4.15 ERA and a 2.31 WHIP. Lineup for today's game, leading off at third base is locked in Kira Nutmeg, then it's center fielder / Trips. Locked in first baseman Peak Physique batting third, Caldy batting fourth and right, Renero locked in at short batting fifth, Johnny Bags DHing in the 6th slot again, DP Turner up to the 7th slot at second, Pex Flex getting the start at catcher despite being injured because he's hitting better than JYS, and Cul-de-sac Tense in left field batting number 9, because there's a righty on the hill. Let's go. This one's for all the marbles here. Let's see who's going to win it. And they're all locked in except Belter and DeGrande. Seymour Sock getting a rare start as they move Belter to the DH role. And Bash is just, playing neutral, just sitting there in the middle, just going like, hi guys, I'm happy to be here. Fuck.
Welcome to Game 3 of the Conference Finals. The wait is over. It's baseball.
Get it on. Holmes, Sportswood and Live up first for the Hot Corners.
Now batting.
Holmes batting .500 in the postseason, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. She's locked in, facing rookie lefty southpaw, making his second start of the postseason. Southpaw, no record, a 4.15 ERA and a 2.31 WHIP from his first time around. He gave up 2 runs in 4 1/3 innings, 5 hits given up, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts. Batting average against a 263. He walked too many guys his first time around, and he had to be pulled there in the 5th. Forcing me down and then the first pitch, chopped to short. Renero over, cuts it off, on the first, 1 down. Next up, locked in Dirk Sportswood, the first baseman, hitting .450 with a homer, 4 RBIs. He had 3 hits in Game 2, including a solo homer. Change him away on the first pitch, line to left field, left center, that's a base hit. Sportswood keeps his hot hitting going, he's on with 1 down. Stan Alive up next, left fielder locked in. He had 4 hits in Game 2, hitting .500 with 2 homers and 5 RBIs. Pick officer is active here, so Sportswood will get a speed penalty if he tries to steal. Slider down, fouled off, 0-1. Force him up and in, check swing high, 1-1. Change it down in the way, chased and fouled off, 1-2. Screwball inside, check swing inside, 2-2 to count. Forcing it down in the way, chased it outside, strike 3, first punch up for southpaw. 2 down in the inning, here's Bobby Bash. Third baseman hitting .176 in the postseason with 5 RBIs. Driven 3 runs in Game 2, 1 on an error and 2 on a single. Screwball inside on the first pitch, fouled off, 0-1. Forcing him up and away, chased it outside, 0-2. Forcing him away, outside again, 1-2 this time, no chase. Change it down the way, chopped up the middle to short, Renero dives, cuts it off, nice play, gets up and fires to first, in time to end the inning as he gets Bobby by a step. Bottom 1 were scoreless, Nutmeg, Trips, and Physique do up against Tarak Smith, making his first appearance here in the postseason for the Hot Corners. Nutmeg leading off, 5.79, locked in with 5 RBIs in the postseason. She had 2 hits in Game 2. Facing the rejuvenated 19-year-old Tarak Smith, who came in, well, I believe he was like 34 in S&B 3, I want to say, and they've aged him down to 19. Good for him. In the regular season, Tarak had an 0-2 record. He had a 7.02 ERA and a 180 WHIP, 13 earned runs given up in 4 starts, 16 2/3 innings pitched. He almost averaged a run an inning, 23 hits surrendered, 7 walks, 15 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 30.15. Hitter down and then strike called, 0-1. Curveball up, hangs, line to center, into the sliding glove of Seymour Sox, 1 down. Slash Trips up next. Center fielder is neutral, hitting .400, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. He had a grand slam in Game 2. That was wasted by us. Change up inside, check swing, strike called, 0-1. Cutter up and away, strike called, 0-2. Smith ahead. Chased it high, strike 3. Fastball blown by him. First punch up for Smith. 2 down, here's peak physique. First baseman locked in, hitting .500, 2 homers, 6 RBIs on the year. Fastball up and in, line down the right field line. Fair ball into the corner, extra bases possibly for physique. Nah, we'll hang it first. Armstrong has a good arm. 2 out knock, keeps the inning alive for Howie Caldeet. Right fielder hit a home run in Game 2 of the series. He's homered in every postseason game so far, hitting .350 with 5 homers and 11 RBIs. 3-run bomb. Fastball down, blew it by him, 0-1. Cutter down, Chopper to second. Jumps, charges, makes play to first in time to end the inning. To the second, we're scoreless. Jumps, Belter, and Armstrong due up. Here's Jumps, hitting .368. He's locked in, 3 homers, 11 RBIs. Specialist is active against him here, though. Slider down and away in the first pitch. Fouled off, 0-1. Here's him up and away. High, 1-1. South Palm has beaten the Hawk Corners once this year. He was the starting pitcher in the regular season matchup. 2-1 as that's inside on the changeup. Screwball up and in. Inside again, 3-1. There's him down and in. Chopped in the hole is third. Nutmeg dives and cuts it off. Gets up and fires across. In time, 1 down. Will Belter up next. DH hitting .200. 1 RBI in the postseason. He's rattled. First game he's been the DH here in the 3-game series. Made 2 errors in center field the first game. He didn't make any errors in the second game. And now he's DHing. Screwball low, ball 1. Slider away, strike called, 1-1. Slider middle in. Chopped first slowly. Physique charges, bare hands it, taps the bag, 2 down. South Palm locked in. Here's rookie right fielder Arsenio Armstrong, who had 3 hits in the second game. He also walked. He's locked in. Receiver down the way in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. His specialist active again here. Change it down and in. Pulled foul, 0-2. Slider away. Ooh, almost got him, 1-2. He almost went for it. Screwball up and in. High, 2-2. Good eye. Receiver down in the way. Blew it by him. Strike 3. Second punch out for South Palm, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for him here in the second. Bottom 2, Renero, Bags, and Turner due up. There's John Renero, locked in, hitting .650 in the postseason. 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Cutter inside, misses from Smith, ball 1. Cutter up, driven deep to left center field by Renero. Hit well to the deepest part of the ballpark. Will it get out? Not quite. It's off the fence, and it ricochets away from Sox. Digging for third is John. He's going to try it. It's going to be a leadoff triple for the shortstop. Nice running, John. Leadoff man at third for Johnny Bags. DH hitting .312 in the postseason. Looking for his first RBI. Clutch active here. Popped it up. Shallow right center on the first pitch. Jumps out for it. Makes the catch. 1 down. Come on, Bags. You're over anxious. DP Turner up next. Second baseman went 1 for 3 in Game 2 with an RBI single before a big pinch hit. 4. He's hitting .333. 4 RBIs in the postseason. Heater up and in. High. Ball 1. Infield in here. Fastball down, late on the swing, 1-1. Change up, line to center softly. That is in front of Sox. RBI single for Turner. 1-0 Sawteeth lead. We're on the board first. Here's Pex Flex, the catcher, who injured his groin last game, but he's out there playing today because he's hitting better than JYS, who wanted to play coach. Batting .500 in the postseason. Curveball up and away in the first pitch, hit up the third base line. Diving Bobby Bash robs him of a base hit. Nice play there. 2 down, runner at first for Kathy Caldesac, who went 0 for 5 in the first game. Hitless. Currently tense, but starting against the righty here. Heater away, blew it by her, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, fouled off out of play, 0-2. Change it down and in, Chopper to first. Sports with bare hands, taps the bag, and that ends the inning. 1 run in on the single by Turner, though, to the third. It's 1-0 Sawteeth. The Grande, Sox, and Holmes do up. Grande leading off, catcher tense. Hitless in the first game. Batting .200 with a homer and an RBI. Receiver down and in, check swing strike called, 0-1. Rally starter active for Tiny here. Slider away, outside, 1-1. Change it down in the way in the dirt. 2-1. Screwball up and in. Fouled off. 2-2. Slider down and in. Hit him in the foot, and that is going to hurt DeGrande as well. Oh, that was unintentional. Seymour Sox coming out, faking the angry pose. Center fielder getting his first start here in the 3-game series. He's batting .333 in the postseason. As Hefner Hackett, the backup catcher, will come on and pinch run for the injured DeGrande. Sprained his ankle. Ooh, that's a bad injury. My bad, Tiny. Didn't mean to hit you. Southpaw knocks himself down to neutral mojo here. Either way, and the first pitch is outside. Ball 1. Change it down. Bunt shown. Pulled back by Sox. 2-0. Slider up. Strike called. 2-1. Four-seamer away. Chop the second slowly. Turner charges. Flips the second 1. Renero on to first. No chance. Fielder's choice. Here's Holmes. 0 for 1.
Number 49, Laura Holmes.
Pick off first. Nothing doing. Screwball down on the first pitch. Fouled off into the hot corners dugout. Almost killed a man. 0-1. Four-seamer down in the dirt. Under flexed glove, and that's going to allow Sox to advance to second. Pickoffs are still active, though. 1-1 the count. Slider down and in. Grounded hard to short, right over narrow. Looks to runner back. Fires to first. 2 down. RBI chance, though, for Dirk Sportswood. 1 for 1 with a single. One of the hottest hitters in their lineup right now. Four-seamer down in the way in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Screwball up and in. Check swing inside. 1-1. Change it down and in. Chased it in the dirt. 2-1. 1-2 the count. Slider up and away. Outside. 2-2. Puts him down in the way. Chased and lined to first right at Physique, and that'll end the inning. Runner stranded at second by Southpaw. Bottom 3. It's 1-0. Nutmeg, Trips, and Physique do up. Nutmeg up 0 for 1 today. Locked in currently as Hackett comes on after subbing in for the injured DeGrande, who got beamed in the ankle, spraining it. 0-1 the count from Smith. Cutter up, line to center field, and Nutmeg dumps in a base hit in front of Sox this time. Can't rob her that time, Seymour. Leadoff batter on in the third for the Sawteeth. Here's Slash Trips. So for 1 with a strikeout, and chased a high fastball out of the zone his first time up. Fastball up and in, whiffed on it late, 0-1. Pick off to first, back safely is Nutmeg. Pick off again, back safely. Cutter up and away, chased it, 0-2. Fastball away, line down the left field line, foul. Trips late, 0-2. Fastball away, line down the left field line again, he's late, out of play, 0-2. Trying to stay alive here. Fastball up, chased it again, strike 3. Second punch out for Smith, second punch out for Trips. 1 down, here's Peak Physique. Rookie 1 for 1 with a single today. Locked in still. Curveball to knees, driven deep to right center field as he waited for it. Carrying well off the fence, extra bases for Physique. Coming around third and trying it is Nutmeg. Relay throw from Jumps is late. RBI double for Physique. It's 2-0. How we call Deed up next. Rookie 0 for 1 today. Fastball down and in, blew it by him, 0-1. Smith has deceptively fast on that heater. Late again, 0-2. Cutter up and away, line to short, right at Holmes, 2 down. Bases runner at second, 2 down for Renero, 1 for 1 with a triple, 1 run scored his first time up. Changed inside, chased and fouled off, 0-1. Heater up and away, chased at 0-2. Change up outside, misses, 1-2. Change it down and in, chopper and hold a short slow roller. Holmes charges, bare hands first in time to end the inning. Run does score on the RBI double, though, by Peak Physique. 2-0 to the fourth. Alive, Bash, and Jumps do up. Ooh, it changes for some people. What is my favorite ballpark? Interesting. Well, I haven't really got to play at all of them yet. I still have yet to see the Crocodile's new stadium. I think factoring in the new stadiums, I'm going to say that my favorite stadium is going to be... For the new stadiums, I'll keep it separate. For the original stadiums, I'm going to give the edge. Still going to give it to Lafayette Corner because of the freebooters, obviously. And I like that whole design they had for that park. For the new stadiums, definitely so far it's Battery Bay. But, asterisk on that, I have yet to see the Crocodile's new stadium yet, so, in person. Heater down and in on the first pitch to Alive, grounded up the middle to right center, base hit. Live on with a leadoff single here in the fourth, as he'll get it started for the hot corners. Locked in again.
Third baseman, number 30, Bobby Bash.
A whacker is fun. Ooh, okay. I like it. Bash up 0-for-1 today. I hope it's fun. I really can't wait to play on it. That's why I'm hoping secretly low-key that the Crocs are going to make it, because then I get to play there. Grounded to second, flip to second one, Renero to first. Double play. You love to see it. 2 down, bases empty for jumps. 0-for-1 today. Specialist active here. Slide middle in on the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. It's like Battery Bay with walls are just left is actually tall. Nice. Solid. I already like their walls to begin with, so. Screwball down, chased it, 0-2. You're up and away, whiffer active, blew it by him, strike 3. Third punch after southpaw, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for him after the double play ball. Bottom 4, it's 2-0. Bags, Turner, and Flex, 2 up. Well, that gives me hope. If you like it, I'm probably going to like it too. Bags up 0-for-1 today. Lined out his first time up. Fastball down on the first pitch, chopped to third. Bash there on the backhand, makes the play, 1 down. Bags now tense. Here's DP Turner, 1-for-1 with an RBI single today. Change inside, chased and fouled off. 0-1. Nice pitch from Smith. He's pitching well today. Either way in the cutter outside. 1-1. Good take. Fastball inside, blew it by him. 1-2. Fastball down, grounded in the hole to first. Sports with there on the backhand. Flips to first in time. 2 down. Base is empty for Pex Flex. He's 0-for-1 today, intense. Lined at the third his first time up as that's inside on the heater. Ball 1. Fastball down and in. Chopper to second. Backhanded by jumps to his right. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Smith. To the fifth, it's still 2-0. Belter, Armstrong, and Hackett 2 up. Here's Belter 0-for-1 today and rattled. Changed away in the first pitch. Fooled him absolutely. 0-1. Ball down and in. Strike called at the knees. 0-2. Slide down the way. In the dirt. 1-2. Fastball inside. Driven to center on the line. Right at trips. 1 down. Forgot he was a fastball hitter, honestly. Armstrong up next, 0-for-1 today. Specialist active against him here. Ladder hangs. Line to right center over the leaping Turner's glove. That is going to be extra bases for Armstrong as it rolls almost all the way to the wall. Trips does manage to cut it off. But it's still a 1-out double for the hot corners as they have a runner in scoring position. For Hefner Hackett, the rookie catcher. First at bat of the game for him. Came on as a defensive sub in Game 2, and then he pinch ran for the injured Tiny DeGrande after he got beaned on a wild pitch from South Palm. First pitch prayer active here. Screwball at the knees on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. You're up and away. Line to right center. Back-to-back extra base hits for the hot corners. Will lend him a run as Hackett's going to drive in 1 on the double. 2-1. Hot corners on the board. Of course. Sox up next, 0-for-1 today. Oh, he has bunter. I did not know that. Slider for the end of the first pitch. Check swing strike called. 0-1. Forcing it down. Low. 1-1. Screwball way outside. Taken. 2-1. Change up inside. Check swing misses. 3-1. Give it down and in. Fouled off. 3-2. Full count. Slider down and away. Pulled foul. Out of play. Still full count. Good ball up and away. Driven to center. Hit well, but not quite. Trips there. Makes catch for the second out. Runner holds. Now to bring up Nora Holmes. 0-for-2. Screwball down at the first pitch. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Slider up and in. Strike called. 0-2. Receiver down and in. chased and chopped to first slowly. Physique charges, bare hands, races to the bag, and makes the play, and that ends the inning. Run in on the RBI double for Hefner Hackett, his first career postseason hit. 2-1 to the bottom of the fifth. Cul-de-sac, nutmeg, and trips due up. There's cul-de-sac, 0 for 1 today, trying to figure out how to hit the ball here in the postseason. 0 for 6. Change it down and in. Rip foul into the Sawteeth dugout, 0-1. They're in the dirt, bounces, 1-1. Heater up and away outside, 2-1. Pass up, blew it by her, 2-2. Change about in front of it, strike 3. Third punch out for Smith, 1 down. Nutmeg up next, 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball down and in, ripped on the line to right center, but this time it hangs up for Sox, 2 down. Base is empty for Trips, 2 down. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts against Smith, who's now locked in. Change up inside, almost chased. Good hold on the check, 1-0. Cutter at the knees, driven by Slash to center, but that's going to hang up for Sox to his right. And that should be a 1-2-3 inning. It is. To the 6th, it's still 2-1. Sawteeth lead. Sportswood alive and Bash do up. There's Sportswood 1 for 2 with a single today. Zoomer up on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Change it down at the knees, chop to third slowly. Nutmeg charging, makes the play on the first. 1 down. Stand alive up next, 1 for 2 with a single. Screwball away in the first pitch, way outside. Ball 1. Slider down and in, taken low, 2-0. Zoomer away, fouled off, live late on it, 2-1. Down the way, lined up the middle, base hit. Stan has hit at least his second hit today. He's 2 for 3. Runner at first, 1 down for the hot corners. Here's Bobby Bash, who hit into a double play last time up. He's 0 for 2 and 10s today. Receiver down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Batter inside, chop to third slowly. Nutmeg charges. Fires the second one. Turner to first. Double play. You love to see it. Second one. Bash is hit in 2 today. Bottom 6. It's 2-1. Physique called eat. And Ranero do up. Part of the lineup for the Sawteeth. Looking to build some insurance. Peak Physique leading off. 2 for 2 today. He's doubled in a run and singled. Doubled last time up. Locked in against the locked in Smith. Chased away. Heater away. 0-1. Cutter at the knees, driven deep by Physique. Deep right center field, carrying well. Did he get it this time? Yes, he did. Sawed it off into the stands. Home run for Peak, his 3rd of the postseason. 3rd game in a row, he's homered. It's 3-1. Next up, called Ito for 2. Actually, that's wrong. He didn't homer in game 2 of this series. Never mind. 3 of the last 4. That's better. Smith no longer locked in here. Fastball way out, low outside. Ball 1 to Howie. Heater up and away. Cutter misses. 2-0. Change at the knees. Late on the swing. I had it lined up. 2-1. Change up and in. Taken high. 3-1 to Howie. Fastball at the knees. Blew it by him. Full count. Fastball up and in. Blew it by him. Strike 3. 4th punch up for Tarak. 1 down. Here's Ranero. John 1 for 2 with a triple and a run scored. Didn't look like it was going to get out. Hey, it's deceptive. I love it. Heater low. Ball 1. Curveball inside. Misses 2-0. Big hack active for John here. Let's see what happens. Fastball up and in. Turned on by John. Cracked, but he hit it off the end of the bat. Hanging up for alive. 2 down. Johnny Bags up next, though, for 2 and 10. DH not feeling well so far today. Change it taken high. Ball 1. Change up, turned on by Johnny, hit well, right center on the contact swing. Did he get enough? No, he didn't. It died at the warning track. Armstrong puts it away. Home run for Peak Physique, though, to lead off the inning. 3-1 now to the 7th. Jumps Belter and Armstrong to up against South Palm. Is going to start the 7th here. He does have a quality start so far. Jumps up 0 for 2 today.
Number 36, Jab jumps.
Change it down and in on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Screwball up and away. Whiffed on it, 0-2. Whiff active for Jeb. Slider down and away. Chop to first. Physique up the line. Makes the play. Taps the bag. 1 down. Almost overran it. Next up is Belter. Rattled 0 for 2 today against the now locked in South Palm. Slider down and in on the first pitch. Check swing, it's taken low. Ball 1. Ball down in the way. Check swing outside. Good take. 2-0. Change away outside. Ball 3 on the check swing again. 3-0 pitch. Slider down and in. Strike called. 3-1. Change up and in. Line to third. Nutmeg there. Reaches out. 2 down. Base is empty for Armstrong. 1 for 2 with the double. Specialist active again for South Palm. Heater low. Ball 1. Slider down in the way outside. 2-0. Get a little wild here. Screwball hangs. Fouled off. 2-1. Up and away. Check swing strike called. 2-2. Change up and in. Fouled off. Do it again. 2-2. Slider down in the way. Chopped in front of the plate. Just foul. Staying. Didn't quite get back in the field of play. Screwball down and in. Fouled off again. Armstrong fighting. Heater up and in. Inside. 3-2. Good take. Down in the way. Low ball 4. Second walk for South Palm. Possibly his first. Here's Hackett. 1 for 1 with an RBI double today. Hey, Bobcat, how's it going? Yeah, that 10th inning really screwed us, but when you give up 4 runs and extras, I'm not surprised you lost. I am happy they fought back, but, you know, Keegan Aiken exists, and now here we go. Ooh, NHL draft, that's right. That is going on right now, isn't it? Anyone good get taken? I have no idea who's good in hockey or not. Heater line to third, under Nutmeg's glove on a hop. 2-1 here, 2 down in the 7th, and Nutmeg gets an error. Here's Sox, 0 for 2 today. South Palm's last batter here. Let's see if he can get the job done. Ball down and in. Chopper back to South Palm. He'll make the play to first. That ends the inning. Good job, lefty. Way to get out of it. The ace gets the job done. Through the 7th. Still 3-1. Turner, Flexton, cul-de-sac due up. Turner leading off 1 for 2 with an RBI single today. Cutter taken high. Ball 1. Fastball middle of the plate. Blew it by him. 1-1. Check swing. High on the changeup. Good take. 2-1. Fastball inside. Dumped by Turner to left center as it jammed him. That's in for a base hit. DP on to lead off the 7th here for the Sawteeth. That'll bring up Flex, 0 for 2, and Tense. He's also still injured. Curveball hangs on the first pitch line to left center. He'll dump that in for a base hit. Attaboy Pex. DP draws the throw. Hang at second. 2 on, none down. Good start to the inning. Connor Bedard went first overall from the Regina part of the WHL. Okay. Western Hockey League. Got it. Okay. Smith done here after 6+ innings. A good outing for the 19-year-old. 8 hits given up, 3 earned runs, 4 strikeouts. Right now it is a quality start, but the 2 runners on base, his responsibility. Can Rhubarb strand him? Let's see. Lefty-lefty matchup against cul-de-sac, who we will pinch hit for. We're going to go ahead and bring in Young Jr. to pinch hit. First baseman hitting hitless in the postseason. Powers lefty active, though, for him. Fastball down and then turned on by JYJ, heading for the deep part of the park. Extra bases for him as it 1 hops to the fence. 1 run is in. Relay throw coming from Sox is going to be a close one. Relay throw coming home from Holmes will nail the injured Flex at the plate. It is a 1-run double for Junior. Ah, the Blackhawks were number 1. Huh. Just think, not too long ago they were actually pretty good. Shame. Nutmeg up, taken low. Ball 1. Lefty-lefty matchup for Rhubarb. Changeup hangs. Hit off Rhubarb's glove behind the mound. Holmes backhands it to first in time. 2 down. Runner at third, though. Here's Trips, 0 for 3 today. Looking for his first hit, trying to get out of the slump he's in. Fastball down. Ripped the left field base hit, and Slash gets the insurance run home. It's 5-1. Junior scores. Zeke Bezique up next. He has a triple shot of the cycle. Solo home run last time up. He's also hit an RBI double and singled. Looking for a triple to hit the cycle. That would be awesome. Heater away. Chopper to second. Not going to happen. Jumps to first in time to end the inning. Should have waited. 2 in, though, for the Sawteeth as we get a 5-1 lead to the 8th. Home Sportsman in the live due up. South Palm done after 7 innings. Rookie gives up 5 hits, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, 1 earned run. It is a quality start for lefty.
Now batting,
Holmes up over 3 today and neutral. We are going to go ahead and bring off Junior Young Jr. Unfortunately, he was just here to pinch hit. Hanzo Majiko will take up duties in left field. And we're going to go to the bullpen here as well. We are going to bring in, who do we got? Well, it's going to be Grace Lupinovich as she'll come in here to start the 8th. Lupinovich in the postseason. 1-0, 2.45 ERA and a 1 ERA. 1 earned run given up in an 0.55 whip. 2 appearances against the Sandcats, 3 2/3 innings pitched. 2 hits surrendered, 3 strikeouts, a homer, and a 1.54 batting average against. Yeah, we lost game 2. We had them rally by 4 runs in the 8th inning to tie it at 9. We went to the 10th inning. Yeah, we went to the 10th inning, I think, and they hit a walk-off 2-run homer from Jeb Jumps off of Primo. So, we're here in game 3 now, playing for it all. Peter down on the first pitch, strike called. 0-1 winner will go to the championship, league championship finals. Curveball down and then taken low on the check, 1-1. Unfortunately, that will no longer be tonight because this game did end up going to, this series ended up going the full 3. Heater away, fouled off, 2-2, but I did get confirmation from one of my buddies in my group chat. The bug for the franchise standard thing has been fixed, so we will get to see a cutscene and it will not reset itself. That is awesome. 2-2 pitch coming from Grace, cutter up and in. Hit up the first base line, just foul. Still 2-2. Ball down in the way, strike called at the knees, 0-1. First punch up for Luke Grace. Sportswood 1-for-3 with a single. Cutter down and in. Strike called. 0-1. Nice start to the at-bat. Change up away. Fouled off. 0-2. Heater up and in. Chased at strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Grace. 2 down. Here's alive. 2-for-3 with 2 singles. Ball down on the way in the first pitch. Outside. Just misses. Also a little low. Ball 1. Him up and away. Fouled off. 1-1. Change it down and in. Inside, 2-1. Good take there. Cutter away. Outside, 3-1. Curveball up and in. Hit well by Alive to left center, but that's the deepest part of the park, and it's off the end of the bat. Trips is there. 1-2-3 inning for Grace in the 8th. Bottom 8, 5-1. Called Renero and Bags to up. Hallie 0-for-3 today with a strikeout. Trying to keep his homer streak alive here against the lefty Rhubarb. Chased the slider away outside, 0-1. Fastball down and then chopper back to the mound. Rhubarb fields cleanly, and that's 1 down. Renero up next, 1-for-3 with a triple. Still locked in. Fastball hangs, line to short, right at Holmes, 2 down. Johnny Bags up next, DH 0-for-3 today intense. We will pinch hit for him. Coming off the bench is going to be Goose Kabusler as he'll pinch perfect active here. Homered in his 1 at-bat in the second game here. Fastball inside, whiffed on it, 0-1. He homered off Rhubarb, actually. Fastball down and in, chopped in the hole to first. Sportswood there takes it himself, and that ends the inning. At the 9th, it's still 5-1. Lupinovich looking for the 2-inning save. Bash jumps and Belter due up. Here's Bash, 0-for-3 today. Specialist still active. Forcing him inside. Strike called, 0-1. Ball down in the dirt, 1-1. Down and in. Chop back to the mound. Grace backhands cleanly to first. 1 down. 2 outs away. Next up, jumps 0-for-3.
Number 36, jab,
Cutter up and in. Inside, ball 1. Forcing the middle in. Fouled off, 1-1. Cutter down in the way in the dirt, 2-1. Ball down. Rip the first on the line, right at Physique. 2 down. Last chance for the hot corners is Bo Belter, who's rattled 0-for-3. Specialist active against him as well. Oh, dear God. Be gentle, Grace. Change up and down the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Ball down in the way. Whiffed. 0-2. Grace 1 strike away. Cutter up and away. Strike 3 called down the middle. Moon walking into the finals. Sawteeth win. Game 3, 5-1 after choking Game 2. We are going to the league championship finals in year number 1. Holy shit. Well, came back and played well in Game 3, so that gives me hope for the finals. And the good news is both teams will be on equal rest for the finals because the other series between the Jacks and Crocs is also going the distance of full 3, so no advantage to either team in the rest for pitching. Awesome. Only thing is, we have one active catcher on the roster. Tex Flex has tweaked his groin, and he didn't hit well today either. Only 5 hits today for the Hot Corners. Their only run came on an RBI double there by rookie Hefner Hackett in relief of the injured Tiny DeGrande. They also had one hit batsman, which was DeGrande. He sprained his ankle when he got beamed on the ankle by South Palm. 2 hits today for Stan Alive. He was their best bat. For us, everybody got a hit today except Caldeet, Bags, Caboosler, Cul-de-sac, and Majiko. Pinch hit RBI double for Junior Young Jr., RBI single for DP Turner, 2-run homer for Peak Physique, solo homer and an RBI double. My apologies, he was a triple shy of the cycle. And Slash Trips had an RBI single as well. All right, Trock Smith, the 19-year-old, gave it his all, but he takes the loss. 6+ innings, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, and a homer. He falls to 0-1. Rhubarb, 2 innings in relief, giving up 2 hits and earned run. For us, South Palm, 7 quality innings, gives up 5 hits, 1 earned run, a walk, 3 strikeouts. He improves to 1-0. Lupinovich, 2 innings in relief of him, striking out 3. Perfect 2 innings of relief for her. Player of the game, Peak Physique, triple shot of the cycle, driving in 2 runs. South Palm, the quality start, and then Junior Young Jr. with the pinch hit RBI double. Not bad at all, boys. All right, well, we've earned our stroke into the finals. Let's see who we're going to play. Are we going to play the Crocs or are we going to play the Jacks? Either way, we're seeing a brand new ballpark. Now, the Jacks, I like Battery Bay. I already seen it, though. I want the Crocs to win as the bottom seed because it would be funny if we're playing the bottom seed, first of all. And number 2, I want to see their new ballpark. It's the only ballpark of the new ones I have not seen yet. All right, here we go. Who are we playing? Crocs out to an early 1-0 lead. Jacks rally back for 5. Crocs make it close in the 9th, but they do choke it 5-4 as the Jacks take it, and they will meet us in the finals. 1 versus 3 seed. Holy shit, it's the bottom pitchers in the rotation up first. This is going to get ugly in a hurry. Damn, I was kind of hoping the Crocs won. I want to see the new ballpark, damn it. Well, let's preview the pitching matchup. On the mound for both clubs will be their 4 pitchers here. Aces will pitch in Game 2, and then their number 2s will pitch in Game 3, I believe. Let me check this bracket. No, that is wrong. Okay, our Aces will pitch in Game 3. Our 4s pitch in Game 1, and our 3s pitch in Game 2. Okay. So the ass end of the rotations are pitching first. That's great. On the mound for the Jacks will be Barry Ozone, making his first start in the postseason with the elite screwball, the 24-year-old C overall to start the season. I don't know what he's progressed to here. And on the mound for us will be rookie Wagyu Takobi, who came off his best start in the regular season finale. He threw 7 innings of 1-run ball. Let's see what he does in a follow-up as Trips is coming in juiced for Game 1. Oh, shit, and he has bad ball hitter, which is broken. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, that's going to be good. Tough Lift is on fire. Heffley Buffler is locked in. And Physique and Renero are locked in as well. Okay, and Juice is not having a bad postseason either. He's hitting almost 400. Lineup will send out there for the first game of that series, which will be next time out, unfortunately, because it is just after 1 a.m. here, and I have to go to work in the morning. Maybe if I get up early enough, I'll record it before work, but let's not hope for too much. We'll probably be tomorrow night, honestly. Nutmeg will lead off at third base, followed by Juice/Trips out in center. Caldeed in right field again, batting third. Renero locked in at short. He'll bat fourth. Zeke locked in at first. He'll bat fifth. Johnny Bags tense in the DH role again. He'll bat sixth. DP Turner batting seventh at second base. Kathy Cul-de-sac batting eighth, tense in left field. And Junior Young Sr. will start behind the dish as he's back to neutral mojo in for the injured Pex Flexed, who is going to be on the bench with that tweaked groin. Hopefully he'll be well enough to play in Game 2. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. We choked the first game of the episode away, 11-9, and then we managed to rally back in Game 3 to win 5-1, sending us on to the League Championship Finals against the Jacks, who also managed to win in 3 over the Crocs. So next episode will be the full League Championship Series. We'll see who comes out on top as Year 1 champions for the Sawteeth playthrough. If we do win the Championship Series, this will be the first team of a rebuild series I've done that has actually, number one, made the playoffs, and then went ahead and won the whole damn thing. We did it with the first time around in the Hot Corners franchise, and we got swept out in the first round. And every other series after that, we missed the playoffs in year 1 for the Sandcats. We missed the playoffs the first 3 years of the Freebooters series. We made the playoffs in the first year of the Buzzard series, but we lost in the first round as the number 1 seed. That was embarrassing. And then the Heaters never made the playoffs, obviously. Hot Corner's second time playthrough, we lost year 1. We had a losing record. Year 1 in the Heaters, we made the playoffs. Swept out in the first round again here on this game, on the Shuffle Draft rebuild. So this is possibly the first rebuild series where we win the title in year 1. So we'll see how it goes. I hope we win too, Bobcat. I hope we do it. Slash is just, he's chomping at the bit ready to go, but it's going to have to wait till next time, buddy. Save your energy. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe and follow buttons down below here if you want to be notified next time I go live here on Twitch, or donate money, whatever you feel. I don't press you to do that. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you want to come over here and watch the games live before they get posted. I'll catch you on the next episode, everybody, when we go for broke in the League Championship Finals against the Jacks. Until then, everybody, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a great day, everybody.